A question along, because we've heard that there's folks that have used E. coli as a host strain and basically reassembled the metabolic pathway to produce lysine into E. coli. Have you heard of that, or?
Yeah, this is what I want to say. You can bring maybe these genes which are maybe cycling freely in the cell into the genome. This, before CRISPR, was really hard work to do, takes a long time, and the failure rate was also very high. I think with this technology you can now add maybe many copies of maybe some amplifying genetic parts being responsible for some essential proteins, enzymes in this metabolism, easier and faster into the cell, and to make a fixed construct with the CRISP technology. Maybe there are working things, but at the moment it's not so much published, at least not from the companies. Maybe we will see some patents in future.
Okay. So what you're saying is, to your knowledge, you're not aware of somebody using any other species other than Corynebacterium to produce commercial
E. coli, it's possible, but I think this Brevibacterium is tested for such a long time, and people found it very acceptable. Okay, you can make new strains, you can create new IP, of course, if you use other strains. We have to wait and see at the end if you compare maybe production strain against each other, what is maybe the best on a long term. Coming back to another thing, fermentation technology. You can have different technologies. Lysine is based on a so-called repeated fed batch technology. That means the fermenter is not made empty. You leave around of 15 to 20% of the volume within the reaction. And then you add new material, new sugar, new nutrients, and so on, and then you start directly another growth phase of the biomass. First of all, you have to grow the biomass, and then you stop the sugar, and then maybe the production of these lysine is really starting. So you can think that every third, every fourth day, there is a new growth phase for the microorganism. And so the microorganism has to live quite a long time, has to be stable. And you can make this, maybe new mutants, but we have to wait and see how they work after weeks and months. Otherwise, you cannot use these very nice fed batch technology. You have to make it empty. You have to start with an inoculum. That means you have to have a 50 cubic meter fermenter in addition, and then you grow there new microorganisms, new biomass, and then transfer this volume into the production fermenter.
Okay. So you're saying commercially most people are using the fed batch process, they're not feeding every fermenter?
Yeah, the most of the really top companies are using fed batch. Therefore, they are looking for this strain stability as a very important argument of quality of strain.